NIO continues to find strong demand for its luxury electric SUVs, even as it expands its vehicle selection and develops new EV batteries. Is NIO stock a good investment right now? Stay tuned as we'll be showing you why NIO is soaring today. Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that the post notifications are turned on so that you never miss a video from us. Without further ado, let's dive in. NIO confirmed last week that the ET7, its premium sedan, would launch in March, according to local sources. NIO also expects to release the smaller ET5, a rumored Tesla Model 3 competitor, in September. We expect NIO's main product development efforts to become a reality in 2022. Deutsche Bank analyst Edison Yu said earlier this month. NIO, situated in Shanghai, was founded in 2014 and had minimal experience with vehicle manufacturing when it first arrived on the market. However, the startup, which has been dubbed the Tesla of China because of its high-end designs, went on to have a successful run. NIO, unlike Tesla, does not produce its own electric vehicles, instead collaborating with the state-owned automaker. NIO trails on key earnings and other basic indicators. It's a young, fast-growing business that's still trying to make a profit. Sales growth, profit margins, and return on equity are all factored into the SMR rating. NIO's third quarter loss was less than anticipated on November 10th. NIO lost 6 cents per share despite a 117% increase in revenue. However, the company forecasted lower quarter-4 sales than planned, citing chip shortages and production issues. According to FactSet, analysts anticipate NIO to cut its losses to 64 cents per share in 2021, down from 73 cents in 2020. For the entire year, revenue is expected to increase by 125%. In the third quarter, NIO doubled its electric vehicle sales, while upstart Chinese rivals Li Auto and XPeng nearly tripled theirs. NIO's EV sales improved in November and December after plummeting 27.5% in October. The October slowdown was caused by chip supply concerns and the retooling of manufacturing lines for new EVs, according to the business. In the face of severe competition, NIO is speeding up the introduction of new electric vehicles. It intends to debut 3 new items in 2022. The ET7, the company's first electric car and most technologically advanced vehicle to date, is one of them. The ET7 from NIO will have an ultra-long range and be extremely autonomous. It'll debut in China in Q1 2022 and in Europe before the end of 2022, according to FactSet. 24 analysis covering NIO stock rated as a buy, 2 rates it as a hold, and none rated as a sell. NIO stock has more than halved since its January high of 66.99 on the New York Stock Exchange. NIO stock has plummeted to its lowest point since October 2020. Last December, NIO and other US-listed Chinese stocks plummeted on fears of being delisted from US exchanges. Concerns about rising inflation and interest rates hammered growth stocks, notably NIO, in January. NIO, in general, is seeing increased competition in the electric vehicle market. Li Auto and XPeng, 2 other Chinese EV firms, are fast catching up to NIO, which has a bigger valuation. After reporting January vehicle deliveries, NIO was unable to hold on to its tentative gains. NIO stock dropped 4.35% on the 2nd of February, closing at $23.76. Despite the fact that all 3 major indices ended the day in the green for the 3rd straight session, the market showed some trepidation on the 2nd of February. The impending January jobs report, which will be released on the 4th, may cause more short-term turmoil in the markets. The S&P 500 index rose 0.94%, while the Dow Jones gained 224 basis points and the Nasdaq gained 0.50%. Despite the fact that all 3 major indices ended the afternoon in the green, most growth stocks had a tumultuous session. Following the delivery reports, NIO and rival XPeng both fell in the EV sector. Li Auto managed to pull out a little gain, but when the markets closed, it was trading lower. The Chinese government slashed consumer subsidies in January, and the Lunar New Year break has historically led the Chinese market to lag during the month, so deliveries and sales were expected to fall. NIO did say that by the end of 2022, it would be ready to enter the Danish market. The approach makes sense because NIO is currently selling in Norway's EV hub and plans to start in Sweden later this year. Geographically, all three Scandinavian countries would be easy wins for NIO as it prepares to enter larger European markets such as Germany, where established automakers already have a leg up on the EV industry. NIO intends to sell electric SUVs and automobiles in China's luxury market. Aside from Tesla, Li Auto and XPeng, the Chinese powerhouse BYD, whose EV and hybrid sales are rising, is a competitor. Both Chinese and American automakers are vying for a piece of the premium EV market in that country. In China, General Motors, Ford, and Volkswagen all sell electric SUVs built in China for Chinese customers. EV sales are still growing for NIO, which more than doubled in 2020 and came back from the brink of bankruptcy. Fully electric and hybrid electric vehicles will account for 90% of new auto sales in China by 2030, according to NIO CEO William Li. This is up from roughly 10% in March, showing that there's lots of room for growth. The ES8, ES6, and EC6 are NIO's three premium electric SUVs. According to Deutsche Bank analysis, the three new EVs for 2022 could feature another SUV, in addition to the two electric cars. NIO is extending its operations outside of China while expanding its capacity in China. In Norway, it sells the ES8. In 2022, it intends to market the forthcoming ET7 in Norway and Germany. The Shanghai-based automobile manufacturer plans to grow in Germany, the Netherlands, Sweden, and Denmark by 2022. NIO wants to be in 25 countries by 2025. BYD and XPeng are also present in Norway, while Li Auto has plans to expand into Europe. On the continent, Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers, especially Tesla, are posing a threat to Western automakers. NIO, Li Auto, and XPeng are expanding in China to compete with Tesla. According to IHS Markit, global EV sales are predicted to increase by 70% by 2022. Analysts believe that the worldwide semiconductor shortfall could anticipate an EV battery crisis. NIO, Tesla, Volkswagen, General Motors, and Ford were all afflicted by the chip dilemma. New and forthcoming electric vehicles are among NIO's growth drivers. The company's income strategy, on the other hand, is mainly relying on battery services. NIO has a one-of-a-kind battery subscription business. In essence, the car and the battery are sold separately. Users can save money by purchasing NIO EVs without batteries and renting batteries for a monthly cost. They can also switch car batteries according to the requirements. NIO announced the massive expansion of battery swap stations in July. It now has 5.3 million battery replacements under its belt, up from 2.9 million in July. It has introduced battery swaps to Norway, posing a new challenge to Tesla in one of its most important global markets. Fundamentally, NIO's financial status improved after the stock was crushed by debt and liquidity difficulties. It has dramatically cut losses while increasing top-line revenue. A larger automobile variety, entry into Europe, and battery advancements all create further possibilities for expansion. The battle for electric vehicles, on the other hand, is heating up. The chip supply shortage is a headwind for NIO in the immediate run. In the long run, battery availability may become even more of a worry for EV stocks. NIO stock is near year lows, with a long way to go before it recovers. Keep an eye out for updates on this high-growth EV stock. Where do you think the prices of NIO will go from here? With this, we've come to an end. The content in this video is for educational purposes only, and hence should not be considered as financial advice. We all know that the crypto market is highly volatile, and by the time you watch this video, the prices would have changed to a whole new level. So all the financial decisions should be made after doing your wide spectrum research. Also, make sure that you like this video, comment down your thoughts regarding this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay updated about the latest crypto news.